The hip-hop chapters. This book is to inform you and to start a real discussion on hip-hop and the artists who have consistently ignored the effects on our culture as it relates to the violence and the thought patterns of our people. I know there will be more powerful thinkers who care about hip-hop and its culture. Oftentimes we complain, we yell, we fight, but yet there is no movement on our beliefs. I wanted to make sure for my legacy and for those that feel like me, understand that the fight for hip-hop is not just about music. I believe this fight is over the influence of future generations to come. The issue with the current state of hip-hop is its instigators and the artists that want to perpetuate evil within their bars without a regard for the black race. The black race being the entire Africa diaspora. This statement doesn't mean that other races are not affected, but I can only give my opinion and observations on what I see and what I am. When we talk about the two caucuses, this has been thought out, but I do hope that more artists who are hip-hop babies understand what I'm referencing, the two lenses. The first one is the hood caucus. The second one is the conscious caucus. In the distinction of the two caucuses, I want to say first, no one caucus is better than the other. This is more for an intellectual difference on how to talk about the two streams of thoughts as it relates to hip-hop. Explaining these caucuses will set the debate and the referencing going forward. The hood caucus is anything in the hip-hop spectrum that doesn't uplift the black spirit or soul. That means anything that doesn't make you smile or happy about your life. These songs and artists are not necessarily bad, because to ask humans to always create fluff songs is straight up ridiculous. However, the edification or uplifting of these viewpoints are harmful and can be used as an advantage against the black race in so many ways that will be discussed later in the text. The conscious caucus is anything that uplifts or educates through the lens of hip-hop. These artists' main focus is to uplift black people and to educate them. This caucus struggles with getting signed, opportunities, and promotion because its content, for the most part, is not flashy or enticing to the children that is most often marketed to. Now, there are rappers who do songs who belong in both caucuses, but those songs do not represent who that particular artist is at their core. Any artist can create a song or have an album that may get away from their core, but that doesn't mean they belong to that particular caucus. For example, artist A is considered to be in the hood caucus, but decides to create a conscious song. This can also happen in the reverse. These caucuses were created for simplification of theory, not to insult or to divide, but to have a clear distinction of what people are debating about when it relates to hip-hop and whether or not the influence is bad, good, or indifferent.